more white man lives.
Right? You're able to observe it. So once you realize who you are, what you gotta do? Step on this side and teach your people. The kingdom of God is within you. You. Once you wake up and teach your people, the kingdom will come. No more do we have to get gunned down. No more do women have to be raped. No more do we have to hate each other. Y'all gotta see that. Stop saying, I want change. Do it. Everybody ain't gonna make it, brother. 1/3 of our people will make it. 2/3 will perish here in Babylon.
We don't tell you nothing different, sis. We are the prophets of the Most High. We're not going to tell you what you want to hear. We don't speak smooth words.
Right.
We're not going to prophesy blessings. Right. We're going to tell you, thus saith the Lord.
That's right.
And that is that if you don't repent, death is coming.
Right.
Read that. Isaiah 29:13. I know you never heard this before, right? Because guess what? You have been taught this Bible by your brother.
That's right.
Guess what? In these last days, God is waking up the true men of God to teach his people and bring us back into repentance. Right. Because you are the Israelites. You are the chosen people of God. Read. So thy race.
So thy what?
So thy race.
So thy what?
So thy race.
Read.
Which thou leavest shall be magnified.
So our race will be magnified. That's right. Race is in the Bible, brother.
That's right.
God is a racist. Micah, the 2nd chapter, starting at the 1st verse. Micah chapter 2, verse 1. All right, because we are able to put the difference between the clean and the unclean, the holy and the unholy, the righteous and the wicked. Thus saith the Lord. Read that.
Micah chapter 2, verse 1.
Read.
Woe to them that devise iniquity.
The scripture says, woe to them which devise iniquity. Woe to them. Iniquity is sin. Iniquity is oppression. Mistreating others. What does the scripture say?
Woe to them that devise iniquity.
Woe means destruction for those who work iniquity.
That's right.
Read on.
And work evil upon
And do what?
and work evil upon their beds.
And work evil upon their beds. Read on.
When the morning is light, they practice it, because it is in the power of their hand.
Because right now, for example, the scripture says in the morning they practice this evil. For example, right now the so-called blacks and Hispanics are in an oppressed state.
Right.
So it says, woe to those who are occupied in evil. Meaning, who's ruling right now? Who's the man who gained control over this whole earth by robbing, raping, and murdering?
Read up.
Your friendly neighborhood white man.
That's right.
Read it again from the top. Get that on camera.
Micah
Get
chapter 2.
Get the devil blinking us up on camera. Read it again from the top.
Micah chapter 2, verse 1. Woe to them that devise iniquity.
So it says, woe to him, woe to his seed, woe to his ancestors. Read.
And work evil upon their beds.
Because his people have done much evil to the so-called black and Hispanic and Native American. Read on.
When the morning is light, they practice it.
When the morning is light, they practice this evil. Coming up with new ways. Right? Practicing how to keep us at the bottom.
Right.
How to keep us selling drugs to each other.
Right.
How to keep killing the fathers, putting them in prison.
Right.
How to make our men effeminate.
That's right.
Read on.
Because it is in the power of their hand.
Because right now, it is in the power of their hand. Hold that. Give me Job 9:24.
Yeah.
Because the world is, how you doing, brother? The world is in the power of their hand right now. We're going right back. Give me that. What you said?
We're fast and not.
What are those Nazis? Nazis over. Let's go, brother.
Job chapter 9, verse 24.
Read.
The earth is given into the hand of the wicked.
The earth is given to who?
The earth is given into the hand of the wicked.
So the scripture says, the earth right now is given to the hand of the wicked. Who is the wicked? Give me that in Malachi. Who is the wicked according to the Bible? We must get an understanding. Precept upon precept. Line upon line to get the understanding.
Malachi chapter 1.
What's going on? Can you hear me? All right, listen to this.
Malachi chapter 1, verse 4. For as Edom said,
So the scripture says, Edom, the Edomites, these are people, the so-called white man on the face of the earth today. Read on.
whereas Edom said, we are impoverished,
So Edom said they were impoverished, right? Read on.
but we will return and build the desolate places.
So this is the white man during the Renaissance period. Renaissance means the rebirth, rebuilding of. Read on.
Thus said the Lord of hosts, they shall build, but I will throw down.
God is saying, though the white man rebuilds, right? Just like after this hurricane, right? Although they rebuild, God says what?
I will throw down.
God will still go down.
That's right.
Read.
And they shall call them,
But they shall call Edom. They shall call the so-called white man. Read.
the border of wickedness.
Of what?
Of wickedness.
So the Bible calls these people, the so-called white man, he calls them the wicked on the earth. Understand that. Give me Sirach 49. 40 and verse 9. Because you gotta understand, brother. Hey, let me ask you this. Is God a just God? What would you say? I can't hear you. Now check this out. Stay right there. Stay right there. I want to talk to you. So earlier, we just went over God. I'm sorry. He's not the God of all nations. I'm going to cover that with you real quick. And we're going to deal with who's oppressing us right now. Check this out. Give me Joel 2:27. We're going right back. Watch this, all right? Because you said if he's a God of many nations, right? Let's see what the Bible says. Watch this. Joel 2:27. Because we're not here to get the answers to our people. You know what I'm saying? Watch this.
Joel chapter 2, verse 27.
Read that.
And he shall know that I am in the midst of Israel.
In the midst of who?
Israel.
Check this out. The Israelites are the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. We're going to get to the top.
And he shall know that I am in the midst of Israel.
So he's only in the midst of Israel. Read on.
And that I am the Lord, your God.
Who's God?
Your God.
You hear that, right? Read on.
And none else.
And what?
And none else.
Now, is he the God of everybody? No. It's easy, right? Now, let's get back to that wicked that we were just talking about. Give me Sirach 40 and 9. To show you why God does what he does. They are not just going to rob and spoil. They're not going to do all of that and get away with it. God has judgments for the wicked. Understand that. Read this.
Sirach chapter 40, verse 9.
Read.
Death bloodshed.
So the scripture says, death and bloodshed. Read.
Strife and sword.
Strife, which means contentions, and sword, going into war. Read.
Calamity.
What?
Calamity.
And calamities, disasters. Read.
Famine.
Famine, without food, food shortages, without electricity. Read.
Tribulation.
Hard times, being without AC and things that you need is hard times. Read.
And the scourge.
Read.
These things are created for the wicked.
Who are these things created for?
Are created for the wicked.
Now, is God a just God? Yes, he is. I'm going to show you why. Give me Nahum chapter 1 verse 3. Through God's word, we are going to show you that God is a just God. He is the God of the Israelites, and he is giving judgment to those who will love us right now. Understand that. Read that. Nahum 1 and 3.
Nahum chapter 1 verse 3. The Lord is slow to anger.
But y'all gotta understand something. It's been 400 years since we've been in America, right? It's been a long time. Read it again.
The Lord is slow to anger.
But it says our God, right? The God of Israel, remember? He's slow to anger. So it takes him a long time to get fed up. Read.
And great in power.
And he's great in power. Y'all gotta understand that. Think about the dude that was quiet and reserved in high school. But when you push the wrong buttons, he explodes on you, right? Read it again from the top.
The Lord is slow to anger and great in power.
Read.
And I will not at all acquit the wicked.
He will not at all do what?
Acquit the wicked.
So brother, after they raped, robbed, and murdered our people, God says he's not going to acquit them.
That's right.
He's going to hold the wicked accountable.
That's right.
Meaning he is a just God. Read on.
The Lord had his way in the whirlwind.
The Lord have his what?
Had his way in the whirlwind.
It says the Lord will have his way in the whirlwind. What is a whirlwind, brother? Think about that. Read it again from the top.
The Lord is slow to anger and great in power, and will not at all acquit the wicked.
So God says he will not acquit the wicked. Read.
The Lord had his way in the whirlwind.
You ever heard of a tornado? Whirlwind. That's what it's going into. So he says he's not going to let those wicked people off the hook. And he's going to have his way in the whirlwind. Meaning what? He's going to destroy them with this storm. Read on.
And in the storm,
And in the what?
and in the storm,
Read on.
and the clouds are the dust of his feet.
Of the dust of his feet. So you see all these winds, see all these trees everywhere? You remember those strong rains? Give me that in Isaiah 28 and 2. Watch this. 28 and 2. Watch this.
Isaiah
28 and 2. So we just talked about the rains and the wind. Watch this.
Isaiah chapter 28 verse 2. Behold, the Lord has a mighty and strong one, which has a tempest.
Which is a what?
Which has a tempest.
So brother, a tempest is a storm. Right now he's going to give you the understanding of what type of storm this is. Watch this. Read.
Of hell.
Of hell. One. Read on.
And the destroying storm. As a flood of mighty water.
As a what?
A flood of mighty water.
So he says this tempest, this storm or hurricane, read.
Overflowing.
Flood of mighty waters.
Flood of mighty waters.
Read.
Overflowing.
So, you ever heard of floods? 10 inches of rain, mighty winds, hail? You've heard of that before, right? Read on.
shall cast down to the earth with the hand.
So he's bringing these things down to the earth to do what? Remember what we read in Sirach 40 and 9? I want you to read that again. I want the brother to understand who is doing this and why he's doing this.
So look, chapter 40, verse 9. Death and bloodshed, strife and sword, calamities.
Calamities, that's that disaster, right? Read.
Famine, tribulation,
read.
And the scourge. These things are created for the wicked.
For who?
For the wicked.
So why did that hurricane just come, brother? Exactly, it's that simple, right? It's that simple. God is a just God. Give me that in give me Psalms 83 and 15. Watch this. And God calls these people something else other than the wicked. I'm gonna show you that. Give me Psalms 83, 15.
Psalm chapter 83 verse. Psalm chapter 83 verse 15. The persecute, so persecute them.
Read it again from the top.
Psalm chapter 83 verse 15. So persecute them.
You know what it means to persecute? What does that mean? Right, to persecute them. Exactly, brother. Read it again from the top.
So persecute them.
That them is the wicked. So God is saying, so persecute the wicked. Read.
With thy tempest.
With thy what?
With thy tempest.
A tempest is that storm we just read about in Isaiah. So God says, for their crimes, for their wickedness, do what? Persecute.
Persecute them with thy tempest.
Persecute them. Who are the them? Jump up to verse 2, same chapter. So the them, he calls them something else, brother. I really want you to pay attention to this. Watch this.
Verse 2. For lo, thy enemies.
For thy what?
Thy enemies.
So these people who work wickedness against us, they're called our what?
Enemies.
Read.
Make a tumult. And they that hate thee have lifted up their heads.
So it says the enemies, right? The enemies of the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. The enemies of the Israelites. So those who hate us. Read it again from the top, soldier.
For lo, thy enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up their heads. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people.
Against us, bro. They come together to conspire against us.
That's right.
Not only the wicked on the earth, the white man, but you got the Chinese, you got the Japanese, you got the Arabs, you got the Africans, the East Indians. All of them hate our guts, brother. And they came together to conspire against us.
That's right.
Read on.
And consult against thy hidden ones.
We are the hidden ones. We are the hidden. What is that? Is Isaiah 42:22? People.
Robbed and spoiled.
Yeah, robbed and spoiled. Give me that. That's what I want. We are the hidden ones. And I'm going to show you that. Thus saith the Lord. Now see if you can bear witness to what God is saying to you. Read that, 42:22.
Isaiah chapter 42 verse 22. But this is a people.
So the scripture says this is a people, right? The Israelites, the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. These people, read on.
All right. But these people robbed and spoiled.
Bro, that's us. We were the ones who were stolen and brought over here to serve in bondage.
Right.
We are robbed and spoiled, brother. Read on.
They are all of them snared in a hole, and they are hid in prison houses.
They are hid where?
In prison houses.
Go back to the scripture. Thy hidden ones, Psalms 83. So the scripture just shows where we're hidden. Where else are we hidden? Hold that. Give me Deuteronomy 28:64. Where else are we hidden, brother? Because you got to understand, bro, America, this is not our homeland. We were brought here as slaves, bro.
Right.
This is not our land. Some of us say we from Georgia. Oh, I'm from Texas. I'm from Florida. No, you not. You are from Jerusalem, brother.
That's right.
Thus saith the Lord.
Right.
That's your homeland. And we're going to show you that. Just be patient. Read that.
Deuteronomy 28 verse 64. And the Lord shall scatter thee among all people.
Among where?
All people.
Now, brother, that's how we hidden. Because, bro, you go to China, you go see our people. You go to Australia, you go see our people there too. You go to Egypt, our people. You go to the Caribbean, our people. We everywhere. Read it again.
And the Lord shall scatter thee among all people.
All people. Read on.
From the one end of the earth
Read.
even unto the other.
Uh-huh.
And there thou shalt serve other gods.
Meaning we shall serve the gods of our oppressors.
Right.
The wicked who has reign over us right now. Like Christianity. That's not in this Bible. You got to understand it, because Christianity teaches what you said earlier. He's a God of all nations.
Right.
But the Bible said he's a God of who? Our nation, Israel, exactly. Go back. Psalms 83. What'd you have, verse 5 or something like that? I want hidden pieces. Give me that. Psalms 83. Reason why we going back and forth, Isaiah 28:10 says precept must be upon precept. So we have to go here and there to get the understanding of what God is saying. All right, give me that.
Psalm chapter 83 verse 3. They have taken crafty counsel.
So the other nations, right? Because God is not the God of the other nations. That's why they took that crafty counsel. Because they hate us, because we're God's people. You see that? Read.
They have taken crafty counsel against thy people. And consulted against thy hidden ones.
So they consulted, they spoke about us. They had meetings. They had think chambers about us, about how they could keep us at the bottom, how they could keep us in the public transportation, in the traps, in the ghettos. Right? We on welfare, child support, all of that. How they could keep us on the bottom.
That's right.
Read on.
They have said, come, let us cut them off.
Let us do what?
Let us cut them off from being a nation.
Wow. That's what they did to us, brother.
Shalom, Israel. I'm Elder Nathaniel of Israel United in Christ. YouTube likes to shut our channels down, as some of you have noticed, ever so often. Subscribing to join IUIC will assure you will always stay connected to our YouTube accounts. We want to do our best to make sure this truth gets out. Please click and join our subscriber YouTube channel called Join IUIC to stay linked to all of our videos. So again, please make sure you subscribe to this Join IUIC channel to get your latest updates from all our YouTube channels. Shalom.